my friend.
Welcome everyone back to Summer Games Done Quick 2023. I am Spike Vegeta, and I am honored to be joined by another amazing speedrunner in this amazing marathon, SGDQ 2023. Supporting Doctors Without Borders, we have got Demonic running Thief 2014 here in just a little bit. Demonic, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing wonderful. Yeah, we just saw that run of Ring Fit Adventure, and I commented to you beforehand, I would probably die. That would not be good. But that run was absolutely incredible, and we're looking forward to your run as well. Again, going to be running part of the Thief series, the 2014 kind of reboot. And I want to ask you just simply, what does it mean to you to be kind of the representation of the Thief series here at GDQ this year?
Yeah, it's a great privilege. Like it's an amazing series. It's one of the best immersive sims ever made. And Thief 4 is kind of like the black sheep of it. It's the reboot. It's very different. It's a little bit more cinematic, linear. And some people don't really like it because of that, since it's so different from the other ones. But I think it's a really cool speed run. I still think it has like a lot of good positives about it. So I kind of want to give it a little bit of a redemption here at GDQ and show people that it's still a really good game and a really good speed run.
Yeah, as someone who just did a little bit of research watching through the run to kind of prep for this interview, I know like you're saying, like a little bit of the black sheep of the family, but my God, the movement in this run is so cool. That classic 3D stealth action game with a lot of out of bounds as well. I thought it was absolutely mesmerizing movement. To you, how satisfying is that movement?
It's pretty fun. A lot of cool things about the run is that there's a lot of different variety of levels and movement that you're going to be doing. So the game doesn't actually allow you to jump. It's a very contextual thing where you have to have a prompt on screen. So when you hit the jump key and you don't have that prompt, you get a little swoop where Garrett kind of just goes like super far forward.
Sure. And
it's tied to the stamina, and you can kind of use it to carry yourself through to get some momentum in areas. It's very important in a lot of areas that you're getting chased by guards, because if a guard is too close to you while you're trying to exit a level, it won't allow you to, let's say, unlearn progress. So the swoop kind of helps us get there just in the nick of time to avoid getting locked out of that.
You're kind of barely catching these cycles going on in the game, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And along with that, it also enables us to have some really kind of cool out of bounds movement, because we essentially have to continuously move to do one of the tricks. So in order to actually go out of bounds, we have to know how to pace out our stamina and our movement and spacing and a lot of that stuff.
You know what I love about that answer that you just gave me right there? People watching at home, they've watched enough GDQ runs over the years where they're like, wow, this guy's a really good talker. You are an amazing commentator. I've always loved your work and other speed runs. And I just want to ask you, what is your goal as a commentator of a speedrun at any sort of a marathon, or even in your own streams at home, for what you want to get across to the audience?
Yeah, sure. So I used to do a lot of amateur casting for Rainbow Six Siege. I used to do some of the college stuff like that. So my goal is to make it informative, snappy, and fun, and just kind of I remember my stepfather one time was talking about how whenever he watches video games and things like that, he doesn't know what's going on. So I like to kind of do my commentary in the context of if somebody doesn't really know speed runs or things like that, they're not going to know what OOB means or terms that are very familiar to us. So I try and make it so it's everybody can enjoy it no matter what they know about speed running or games or even the individual game itself.
That's awesome. I think that's a really good way to go about commentary, is just assuming even people who are super into speedrunning, I might not necessarily know what is going on in a Thief run. So the way you even got to explain that last bit of movement with the sliding and the stamina conservation and everything, that all of a sudden recontextualized the whole thing to me. Very, very cool stuff. I want to talk a little bit about your speedrun resume, which is kind of all over the place. You got stuff like Mass Effect 2 on there, Psychonauts 2, Clock Tower 3, Control on there here with Thief 2014. There really isn't any sort of consistency with what games, what genres that you get into. The one consistency is that you are very good at all of them. You are at or near the top of every single leaderboard among those games. For you, where does that competitive edge come from?
Honestly, it's just mostly me wanting to just get myself a better PB. I always want to do better runs. I want to have clean runs that people can look at and see and utilize for references if they want to do their own runs. I really like all the communities I'm a part of. So all the ones that you mentioned before, Clock Tower 3, I got in because of Igdisis, who's a good friend and a really good streamer, and he's going to be doing some runs here as well that everyone should check out. Or Mass Effect 2, I got in because of my friend Mike. And just there's a lot of really good communities and people out there, and I want to be a part part of them. So that's why I joined so many, is because I want to, meet new people and see what they do. And that gives me a lot of inspiration, ideas for what runs I want to do, because I see them do one and I'm like, oh, that looks fun. I want to try it. And then once I start doing it, I want to get myself a better time, and that usually kind of just lands me up in the top 30, which I'm usually in like third place in a lot of stuff. That's like where I'm very comfortable with. So that's kind of like where I put my niche.
Third place in a lot of very competitive speedruns. That's very, very hard to do. So don't underplay that achievement. But again, great positive answer right there. Just really community driven at the end of the day. It kind of gets you through these fun speed runs. Before I let you get out of here, I just want to ask you, after you do this 2014 run here at GDQ, what's kind of your next step? Are you going to grind out more times in this category? Do you think you're going to move back to one of those games I mentioned, or even go out on new horizons?
Well, Control is usually the one that I'm doing a lot of, that I kind of always go back to. It's like my safety net. So I'll probably be doing a lot of that after GDQ is over. There is another game that I do plan on doing. I don't want to spoil it just in case back out or I can't do it.
That's the smart answer. Right?
But it is going to be a very popular stealth game.
Okay.
So I'll leave it to the audience to come to my channel if they would like to see that when I inevitably do it, or at least hopefully do at least. Almost
all stealth games are just universally very cool speedruns, so no matter what, make sure you check this out. Go give them a follow, Demonic. Thank you so much for joining me, my man. I am looking forward to the Thief 2014 run here at SGDQ 2023. Let's kick it back up to the front for this co-op run of Luigi's Mansion, or race, one or the other. There might be a co-op run afterwards. I might have screwed that up. Send it back out to the front. Get it off my face. Go.
Alrighty, we are back, my friends. Hello, hello, how are we all doing? I would like to share, okay, yeah, can I get a bit more energy? How's everyone doing over there? I love it, let's go! Alrighty, here's a $50 donation from our friend Trainer Anade. Luigi's Mansion, cool. Any percent better? Out of bounds, heck yes, 2 players, 1 controller, take my money! And another one, Little Baby Gator. That's adorable. Little Baby Gator here with a $25 donation. 2P1C, please, I need to see this happen live. And look at that. It is going to be happening live right after the actual Luigi's Mansion run, right before it. So I'd like to guide all of your attention to the next round of incentives we have, including the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition Use Alternate Costumes incentive. That needs a total of $4,000. We are at $290.23. Who put the 23 cents in there? Who did that? Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Remember, when you go and put your donation in, not only are you entered for a ton of awesome prizes, which, fun fact, the current round of prizes will be ending after the Devil May Cry run, you can also select your incentives at the bottom of the page. If you donated $10, you could put $5 towards one donation incentive and one towards another. You don't have to put it all towards just one. You make your donation influence this marathon. There's so much you can do, and we thank you for every donation that does come through. Now look at this, $500 donation here from Laktesh that simply says, look, I like my memes. So do I. Thank you for the $500 donation. The generosity is actually really crazy this event. I appreciate all of you. Here is a $20 donation here very far in advance. Here, Cubs, time for some pegs, all pegs. Very far in advance, that Peggle Deluxe run isn't until tomorrow. However, we do have a Peggle Deluxe incentive open. That is the other incentive currently open for the all pegs final level. That donation incentive needs a total of $10,000, and I just watched that tick up. We're at $968. We're marching towards that 1,000. We're almost there. I believe in us. We're gonna get it by tomorrow. That's not even a question in my mind. taking a moment to jam out to the songs on stream. Shout out to that. Thank you, OC Remix. Nice. My playlists are heavily influenced by GDQ, and I'm not kidding about that at all. Here's a $5 donation from Apollo. Luigi's Mansion is one of my favorite games ever. I'm excited to see it get absolutely obliterated this year. I got to stop by the practice room and watch them as they were practicing, in specific, one of the earlier bosses, and I was not prepared for what the speedrun looks like. It is indeed going to get absolutely obliterated. If you are a big fan of that Ring Fit Adventure, our first bonus game, that wonderful run, you can put a $15 donation in, minimum donation there, and you can get entered for the Ring Fit Adventure framed watercolor art print, which actually, fantastic. I wish I was artistic in any capacity, and watercolor is beautiful. Seriously, you should take a look at it. You can go to the prize page straight from the GDQ website. Highly suggest looking at all the amazing things that will be showing up this week. And we can all remember, sorry, that Scent, Shout, and Flygon will definitely be reminding us of all of them as we go. Here's a $20 donation from Dry Ice Cubes. It says, time for my favorite event of the year. Looking forward to soothing gameplay while working this week. Good luck to all the runs this year. How many of my friends, both in chat and audience, end up watching GDQ while at work or doing other stuff? Be honest here, come on. Yeah. GDQ VODs are my favorite background noise while playing games and working on other projects, so shout out to GDQ. Another donation here from I Am Literally a Bee. It's $50. Where did a bee get $50? Buzz, I'm a bee. So excited for GDQ. Keep up the donations. Seriously, where did you get $50? I Am Literally a Bee. And a $100 donation here from Thantau. It says, first time I am able to contribute to this great cause. Keep up the good work. Thantau, thank you for that $100 donation. But let's all remember, every view, every share on social media, all of that contributes to this great cause. Everybody watching, seriously, everybody chatting, you all are what makes this what it is. Thank you so much. Here is a $400 donation from our friend Sam. They did not leave a comment, but thank you so much for that. And there's a lot of these in here just like that, like our amazing friend, very generous friend here, Anonymous, with a $250 donation. KO with a $100 donation. Anony Moose with a $100 donation. Oh, look at that. It's Anonymous again with a $5 donation. Anonymous again with a $50 donation. Anonymous again with $500. Anonymous, you just can't stop yourself. The unsung heroes of the marathon. No comment necessary, but every dollar counts. Thank you all so much for those. Yeah, that's right. Love you, Anonymous. Let's go. Yo, our friend Shamu here with the $20 donation. They looked at the prize page. Their donation message said, that Kirby neon is lit. It is indeed lit. That's the lingo nowadays, right? I'm not old. That Kirby LED neon sign is a minimum $20 donation donated by friend of the channel, Iggy Zig. That's how I'm referring to them. And as a friendly reminder once more, you can get access to the current round of prizes only until the end of the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition run, which is after the Luigi's Mansion, sorry, 100% race run, and then the Luigi's Mansion any percent out of bounds 2-player 1 controller run. There's a lot of Luigi's Mansion right now. I'm okay with that. $50 donation here from Deku Tree 180. Mario, Mario, Mario! Alrighty, well, we continue that setup in the background. I do have some fantastic donations that have come in here, including this $162 donation from the runner of Ring Fit Adventure, Verxel. As promised, here's the donation matching my heart rate for the Ring Fit run. Thank you so much, Verxel. And you're not the only one. I am very happy to report $162 here from Schmoopy10. Insanity! The Ring Fit Adventure run blew my mind, so I'm turning my $162 into a donation with a victory pose. Here is a $16.20 donation from Pyrezyme. Great run from Verxel. Great job, chat, for getting the bonus game. And $100,000. So excited for the rest of GDQ. And they included a little smiley face at the end. There's a $162 donation here from Reverend Gumby. Here's a heartbeat donation for Doctors Without Borders. Victory pose. Another $162 donation here. This one's from Air Hadouken. It says, matching Verxel's heart rate donation, you're an inspiration to all of us who know we need to pick up and play Ring Fit more often. Exercise game hype! I definitely need to pick up and play Ring Fit more often. Let's be completely honest with ourselves. Has anybody bought Ring Fit, played it, and then put it down? I'm not the only one, right? Thank you. You make me feel better. All right. We're all going to be better after this, right? I'll take that. Okay, good energy. Ooh, here's some good encouragement in that regard. $5 here from our friend Commissioned. Me and my best friend Biggles lost over 150 pounds combined from Ring Fit. We had a blast watching the run. Such a great addition to the event. Let's go. That's the kind of stuff I love to see. Changing our own lives and changing other lives as well. And with that, egad, it's here! The unintentional self-care block moves from getting active to cleaning? This is HD Lax and Joven racing Luigi's Mansion 100% on Wii. Let's get those ghosts!